Good morning, YouTube. It's not morning anymore. I think it's afternoon. Good afternoon. Should have brought my phone, the other phone. I've been working in the yard today, raking. Let's see, raking up leaves and stuff, mostly pine needles. Nothing exciting going on in here. So I'll just wait. I know it's Saturday, everybody has shit to do. See if anybody shows up in a minute. In a minute, in a minute. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is, wherever y'all are. Anika, 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 Anika. What did I do with that paper? So if you know the drama with the neighbor and Anika, we're going to continue with that drama right now. So after our last encounter, after throwing the potatoes and the mothballs on my property, he mowed his yard and he put all these limbs on the property line. See? And I remembered when I first got here, I cleaned all that up. I raked it because I didn't like all the brush and refuse right there. So I cleaned it all up. So he must have not got along with the previous owner of this house either, if he was throwing brush on there then. Anyway, that's on his side. So I put up this caution tape. I don't know if the dogs can read it or not, though. But at least it's where they can see it and it's in bright colors. Danger, do not enter, caution. So the other night, or the other evening, yesterday evening, Anika and I, this is why I did it. One reason I did it. Look, all the way, I went all the way down. Because Anika and I were out here in the backyard. Out here in the back. See, we're in the back. This looks weird. Do we have signal? Is it all pixely? Do we have signal today? So yeah, I strung it all. Now it's hard to make it straight because of all the trees and brush. Like in order to put up a straight fence or something, we probably have to cut all these trees down, which I don't want to do anyway. So yeah, yesterday evening we were out here and Anika was right there and he was, okay, maybe when Anika, come, Anika. Yeah, she's like, what is this? So we were right here, Anika, and Anika was here in this brush right here, looking at the neighbor. Okay, I'm gonna go, sorry. And he just started screaming, you bastard, get out of here, you bastard. I'm like, she's not even on your property. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, stupid. Get that bastard off my property, blah, blah. She wasn't even on your property. And he says, you'll have your day in court. Is that any better? Because I'm right by the Wi-Fi right here. Is that any better? I'm so sorry I can't get good signal. We're on satellite. Anyway, so I put the dog in the house. Last Saturday, the granddaughter stood out in the yard taunting her. Like Anika doesn't even go over there anymore. And if she gets close to there, I just say, and she comes back. But the granddaughter was over there taunting her, barking like a dog, swinging toys around. And so I kept having to so I kept wanting to. I'm gonna have to start doing some stagnant videos, I guess. I do kind of have a goal to try to post at least once a week. Like I'm not gonna make a commitment because you know how bad I am with commitments, but I'm trying to make a goal to post at least once a week. But on the other hand, I'm kind of bored with Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Kind of bored with Facebook too, but I'm kind of bored with YouTube these days. So anyway, yeah, the granddaughter, and then I kept having to take Anika in the house because she wouldn't leave Anika alone. So we came out. I brought Anika out, and I was standing up on the porch, and the little girl was standing over there on the property line calling her, Anika, Anika, Anika. And I was like, oh, bullshit. So I took her in the house. So yeah, they're just trying to egg things on. Anyway, I got served last week a summons. Let's see. Here you go. Summons. Commonwealth of Virginia. It's not focusing. There we go, kinda. Campbell County. Here's the charge. Let's see. Class 4 misdemeanor. Where is it? Dog at large. I have to go to court for a misdemeanor. Oh, let me see. No, I'm not zoomed. Anyway, it's just a summons for a class 4 misdemeanor, which I don't know what that means. I think it means the process server, the sheriff that served me. There's a tractor going by. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I could get my mic. The sheriff that served me said that this is not a it's not a jailable offense. It's like a fine. It says, let's see, you are hereby commanded to appear before this court on June 9th, 2026 at 10 a.m. to answer the charge that on or about 3/1 to 4/29 within this county you did unlawfully while being the owner or manager of a domestic animal, permit such animal to run at large beyond the limits of his own lands within Campbell County. So that's what that says. There's no, like, I haven't gone to get the charging document yet because surely they had to write out specifics. See, these magistrates, a lot of magistrates are not even attorneys. They're not judges. They're not lawyers. They're people. And it seems that they are just issuing things willy-nilly now. Like, you don't have to prove anything, right? So after I got served with this, and after the granddaughter tormented the dog last Saturday or Sunday all day, I started getting Facebook messages from the little girl's mom making threats and stuff. I still have not pursued any legal grounds because he did dump those potatoes, those rotten potatoes on those mothballs. He did dump them on my property. Some of those limbs were on my property. Man, and I feel like I'm just getting harassed and threatened all the time. I did a little recording this morning because these people don't talk to each other. They scream at each other. So the granddaughter and the grandma were screaming at each other, and I tried to record it, but then They went in the house, and pretty soon they came out, and I think they're taking granddaughter home, actually. But can you believe this petty shit? I mean, the dog was only 3 months old, and she is getting trained. And after he put the mothballs down on the ground, I sat on the property line. You think so, Julie? I hate to mess with cops. I don't like call cops. I don't like to mess with cops. But it seems like these days the one who whines the loudest, who abuses the court system, gets the most. Like, I'm just here trying to relax, quietly, enjoy my time. I've been threatened by some boyfriends of one of the granddaughters over there. I've been threatened by the granddaughter. The great granddaughter called me a bitch um last Saturday. Uh and all I'm doing is hanging out in my yard. Yeah, I'm going to court, and I'm going to plead not guilty, and I have to go FOIA the charging document because I'm sure they had to write out a statement of what, you're supposed to show exact times, dates. Just like when you get a protective order, you're supposed to have a specific date, an incident, time, place, and manner, what happened, where, when, not a general statement like they've threatened me for 20 years. And people are still getting issued stuff. I wish you guys could see, because I paid my other neighbor to mow yesterday, or anyway, he came and mowed yesterday, and it looks really nice. But before he mowed, I did some foraging, and I have foraged foraged stuff for my dinner tonight. Gonna have some salad and stir fry. I am aware of a talented Jill. Yeah. Um, yeah, me too, but no. I don't think I want his help. Now, I have represented myself in court a couple of times now, and my cases were dismissed. So there's that. But I wasn't facing jail time. Oh my God, he's in such a manic state right now. Not that I want to put the subject on that, but he's manic. He got a big win. Oops, Anika's trying to knock the phone down. So, how was everybody's Mother's Day? I had a great Mother's Day. Um, I was gonna do some filming and take some pictures, but I decided to just lean into didn't mean to focus over there. My garden, I wasn't going to plant anything new this year because of the dog. Like, they're claiming that she dug up their tulips and their tomatoes, but she didn't. I can show you pictures of their tomatoes and their tulips right now. She did trample the tulips a bit. And the only reason I think that I know, I can't believe it either. Why won't they leave me alone? I just want to peacefully live on my little space. It's like we fight and fight and fight all our lives. I finally found a little piece of a little spot where I could heal and tend to myself, and I got to put up with this bullshit. Um, and that's the thing, because they're whiners and criers and shout the loudest, and I try to buck up and deal with it. I don't know what might happen. I don't think they're gonna win because Yeah, my dog was over there, but they had given her permission to be over there. And I don't believe she's been over there in like 2 weeks at least. The other dogs go over there. They don't stay long though. They just go through. They're mean over there. Oh yeah, Mother's Day. I had been watching I'm really into historical foods right now, it seems like. So I've been watching YouTubers that I do have pics of the mothballs, and yes, I'm a veteran. I have pics of the mothballs, the potatoes, the limbs. Um, oh, I have a recording. Okay, so that when the little girl was out there calling Anika's name, I was on the porch and I turned on the camera and she saw me and she ran and hid behind the trees. But they like to hide behind these trees, the whole family. You can't see very well, but these trees right here, um, yeah, I don't know what's up there. Is that any better? And I can do all the they keep everybody keeps saying, "Oh, people put the mothballs down to kill bugs." He didn't put mothballs anywhere else in the yard. He didn't put them anywhere. He just put them right there. And I can bring all the research to court that we need to prove that mothballs are dangerous to animals and children. Well, you're right about that. See, mom, she does need to learn to stay. But things are different out here. There's no leash law, and I was teaching her to stay in my yard until they gave her permission to go over there and play with their dog. And my other neighbor, the other way over there, they have 14 acres. And my dog and they've already said my dog can go over there. Their dogs come over here. I don't care. They don't bother anything. Most of the dogs in the neighborhood run free. And she's not one that's going to be running the neighborhood free, but she can go to that other neighbor's house and play with their dogs, and they can come over here and play with her. And I feel sorry for that little dog over there because nobody plays with it. Nobody loves on it. They just scream at it and keep it tied up outside all day. God, this picture is weird. Is there something going on with my phone? Because every time the last two times I've tried to record with it, weird things happen. Every time there's a reset. Hi, Riddle. Oh, my phones are on now, so I could text you. Yeah, every time I've tried to stream on this phone lately, see? Right there. She likes to lay right there. Nowhere near the property line. Um, I keep trying to tell you about Mother's Day. I had a great Mother's Day. I went to the restaurant, my son's restaurant, Bonfire Burgers and Bourbon in Amherst, Virginia, and it was awesome. Let me tell you about the food I ate. Hold on, I'll be right back. This was the first time we've done brunch over there. Oh, 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 oh. Can you see me? Can you see me? Yes, Anika. Say hi. Say hi to the people. No. She's so big, you guys. Anyway, this is the first time we did a brunch, and they did the Mother's Day brunch, and it was so nice. So I have been watching movie videos about people going like, I'm gonna eat only medieval food for a week, right, or this or that. So I've been watching these medieval videos about food and fashion and stuff like that. So I put on the most historic costume that I have. It's one that I made years and years ago. It's probably like more like a prairie, like 1800s United States outfit. But anyway, I put it on. Anika and I went to the restaurant, and I just pretended like I was in a medieval castle having a feast. And it just was so exciting and so cool because my it was so neat to see my children, some of my grandchildren, and even one of my nephews all working together to bring happiness to some mothers on Mother's Day. It was quite the thing. But let me tell you what I ate. Let me tell you what I ate. I saw a message. Welcome. I love animals, but don't want other people's animals since I have no knowledge of their vaccine. Well, that's fair, Seeger's mom. That's fair. That's fair. My dog is all up to date. That's all I know. Okay, first we had, and I was sharing with Annika, of course. First we had corned beef hash poutine for a starter, sweet potato fries, poblanos, cheddar curds, mushroom gravy, and a fried egg. It was so good. Okay. And of course, tangerine mimosas. They were giving each mom a free mimosa for Mother's Day. And then I had the, hold on, where'd it go? Oh, fish and grits. Cornmeal dusted rainbow trout, creamy South Carolina grits, tomato bacon jam, and crispy Brussels. The Brussels are always on point, and they have a like a sauce on them with pecans or something, and they're so good. And the fish and grits, the fish was tender. It was trout. And I have missed trout. I haven't had trout in so long. And I grew up in Wyoming. So we fished trout in the springs and rivers all the time, streams and rivers. And a fresh cornmeal breaded trout is like one of the best things ever. So, anyway, that was amazing. The trout was flaky and done on the inside, and it had a light, crispy cornmeal crust on the outside, and the grits were buttery and creamy. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was in heaven. And then I tried a chocolate martini, and that was really good. And then, y'all, we had the stuffed French toast. I know this is a lot of food. My kids were making fun of me because there's like, every time I saw another plate going out to your table, I was like, what? So we had the stuffed French toast, brioche, fresh peaches, mascarpone, mascarpone, toasted almonds, and fresh berries. And I shared that with everybody. So it turned out that one of my other daughters was there doing her homework in the back. Anyway, that's what, mocha espresso martini. That's what I had, and it was really good too. And the tangerine mimosa. Anyway, I stayed the whole time and ate and watched my kids, and it was so much fun. Would Yeah, I might as well. I'm still drinking coffee. It's old and cold though. Do you want to hear some more of the things that were on the menu, or am I making you hungry? Oh, and when I said something about told my son how good the fish and grits were, he said, I was thinking, what would my mama want to have on Mother's Day? Trout. And that's why I put it on the menu. So that was amazing that that's what I ordered too. So they had a fried pork ribeye with a fried egg, German style potato salad, arugula, and mustard vinaigrette. And you guys, this restaurant really focuses on sourcing local foods as much as possible. The beef, the pork. Now the fish isn't local, but a lot of the vegetables, the fruits, we try really hard. And they've got a new program started. They're going to promote local artists. So any local artist in the Amherst area, you can take your art to the bonfire and they'll put it on the wall and try to sell it for you. And also we've had music nights where we've had live music lately. Um yeah, it's moving along. What else? Anything else my little small group of chat wants to talk about? You guys just came to see if I was gonna spill any tea today. Just kidding. I know it's Saturday. People got shit to do. I do too, but I've already been working in the yard. I guess I'll go make my dinner. So for dinner tonight, I'm having uh tofu, probably teriyaki fried tofu with a stir fry of dandelion roots, narrow leaf plantain seed pods, narrow leaf plantain leaves, um, dandelion leaves, dandelion roots, little spring dandelion roots, and all that will go in a stir fry. And then I have a salad of dandelion leaves, narrow plantain leaves, shamrock, clover. I think that's it. And then I'm going to make a cup of tea with some fleabane, some pine, and some white clover. All stuff I foraged here. Maybe some mint. That I didn't forage, I grew. But my lavender's coming up. My mint is coming up like crazy. My rosemary came back and my sage came back. And I did plop some seeds in the ground the other day. But Anika won't stay out of the dirt. She's in the house. She thinks it's cooler in the house, but it's really not. It's perfect right here because I'm in the shade and there's a light breeze and it's a sunny day. I've been missing y'all. I'm just too selfish with my time. Okay. Questions, questions. I still say, yeah, you guys, okay. Let me tell you, I need all my friends and family to come visit me this summer. I got room. I got room. You can park an RV, you can pitch a tent. I have a guest room. I need everybody to come visit me because we need to do some partying. We need some tambourines. Yeah, I think you're right, Cat Stars. I don't care about the case. The case is stupid, which I know I'll win too because they're lying, they're liars. But yeah, we need dancing, we need music, we need drums. When I go to get when I go to do FOIA requests, I might find out what the noise ordinance is. Because the little girl will stand out there and blow her whistle trying to trigger the dog. So I've been thinking about getting the bullhorn out and hooking it up to some music because I don't have any loudspeakers or anything. So I need to find out what the noise ordinance is. I don't know why these people are not, God, they're not that smart. And they're so miserable. And I wish I could read the Facebook messages I got, the threatening Facebook messages. I just didn't respond. And that escalated the threats. And I still haven't responded and I don't plan on it. And come to find out, dude's been mowing a little piece of my property. Neither one of us really knew where the property line was, but I had the other neighbor come over with his app that shows the markings, and we walked off the property line. My ribbon isn't exactly straight because it's through dense trees, but it's pretty spot on. I don't know. They're going to try to, when they get home, they're going to try to pretend like it doesn't bother them. You have a PA system? I need a PA system. You know what? I should get Ricky Bobby here with his system too. Could do that. I'm telling you, anybody of my friends, as long as you're not an enemy or a foe and your intentions are good, come visit, pitch a tent. Maybe we'll have a festival, an impromptu festival. If you want to come and do some witchy stuff, burning sage and ringing bells and dancing in the moonlight, that's cool too. But I do need people to show up because I think this fucker thinks he can bully me because I'm here by myself and there's no man over here. That's why I think he can bully me. And and it's sad because his health is really bad. He's 10 years older than me, but his health is like 20 years older than me. And his kidneys are shutting down and he has a bag. You know what I mean? Is a coloscopy. Somebody knows what that is, what I'm talking about. But he has one of those. So he's off all the time. And I'm only talking about them publicly because they put it on Facebook first. Otherwise, this little tiff probably wouldn't even be on YouTube. All right, well, I don't know what else to say. The world is burning. The world is burning. Pedophiles are getting called out left and right. We're at war. And I don't know how we're expected to keep our sanity. Does anybody have any tips on how we're supposed to keep our sanity in this present environment? It's scary, but we can't let them steal our joy, right? Just like my neighbor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthier than I felt in probably over 10 years. I'm feeling peaceful. I'm I'm full. My children love me. They want to spend time with me. My grandchildren love me. Um, I feel full and I have so many blessings. Financially, everything sucks because right now I'm going to have to make a decision whether to buy weed and wine or groceries once the tofu and my foraged greens are gone. Oh, God. Until next payday. Weed and wine or groceries? Which one would y'all go for? Put a 1 if you'd buy weed and wine. Put a 2 if you'd buy groceries. I mean, it's not like I can't stand to lose some weight, right? And I'm not as much of a prepper because I'm a forager. I do have my bug out bag and all that kind of stuff, but I don't store a lot of food because I forage and hunt and fish. I know, oomph. You're right. I don't know how you did it. One without the wine. You don't. Hi, Tricky. Hey, I saw you in I don't know, I saw you at the the guns rights, the Virginia. Oh my God, what so many names I can't remember. You guys know one of the J6ers was doing a guns rights thing in Virginia, Williamsburg, Virginia. Yeah, I saw Tricky in the chat. It was pretty funny, pretty entertaining. Yeah, Oomph, I don't know how you do it. You don't eat or drink, so. Coffee and four. Well, the good thing is, I think I have enough coffee to last me till payday. Friend told me weed will get you through times of no food better than food will get you through times of no weed. I believe that, but then he died. Oh no. Ooh. And you guys, I totally understand it about homelessness and alcoholism and drug addiction because if you had to beat weed, okay, I think you're about right. I think you're right. I still have oatmeal. I mean, we can make it through. I I think your guys' votes are about right. Coffee prices are off the hook. Oomph, all my addictions. Coffee, wine went up, chocolate went up. Um, yeah, it's off the chain. Off the chain. And the rich are just having a ball off of it. Gotta go cook your chicken. I made you hungry. Enjoy your chicken. Enjoy your chicken. All right. Yeah, everybody. Thank you, cat stars. Thank you. Everybody, don't let them steal your joy. No, I've never roasted my own coffee beans, but I have roasted dandelion root to use as a coffee replacement. Yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Don't let them steal your joy. Um, don't let stupid people get under your skin. Picture them with, maybe we picture them with big baby heads. Make some dandelion wine. Yes, this I could do, but I tried it once and it didn't turn out. But I can try again. You know what we really like to do? Even my granddaughters love this. Put the dandelion flowers, fill a jar full of dandelion flowers, and then fill it with vinegar. And then strain it, of course, after about a week or 10 days. Shake it every other day or something. And then you have dandelion vinegar for your salad. So good. So good. Even the grandkids love it. Yeah, so anyway, I think I'll go cook and then I'll come out and rake up some more pine needles. Thank you guys for stopping by and keeping me company. I've been feeling a little bit lonely the last few days. You know what? But I can get feeling a little bit lonely and wish I had someone to have coffee with, but I'm not doing anything about it yet. Like uh I won a free membership to the VFW, one of the VFWs in Lynchburg, and I haven't taken the time to take my DD-214 down there and get my membership stuff so I can go to events. I haven't taken steps to make friends very much. So that's my own dilemma. And yeah, thanks. Be joyful, try to be happy, and as always, peace.